I may shatter your experience about Avatar: The Way of Water with my critique. Do not get me wrong, I did enjoy second movie in the future to be epic series, but there is room to grumble. We shouldn't consider Avatar as a holy cow because it's made by visionary saint James Cameron, master of science fiction, and box office success shouldn't blind us with its holy glare. Technological advancements in movie making had an unimaginable leap, there is no doubt about that. My opinion is based on what I saw on the screen, I emphasize on that, and same should go about the average viewer. I know there is a lot of wise guys who will find answer to any questionable point supported by some fan flicks or spin-offs dug up from deeps of the internet. These conclusions are made solely on the basis what we experienced on the screen. I'll try to be constructive so that my notes would follow some logic. Year is 2170, it is what, 22nd century? Human is conquering Alpha Centauri star system, to be exact, planet called Pandora, for resources. Wait, no, it was the plot of the first movie, where events took place 16 years ago. In the second movie, main goal is to conquer entire planet and eventually to terraform it. Am I right? Because planet Earth is dying. At least General Francis Ardmore, commander of the expedition forces, mentioned it. Yet there is obstacles. Indigenous population of intelligent humanoids called Na'vi, with bones reinforced with naturally reoccurring carbon fiber, and planet with inhospitable atmosphere. Alright, main strategy is to force blue-skinned humanoids to the will of physically weak little pale people. Politically correct definition, eventual eradication. Human civilization is advanced, obviously. Through all these years since the Industrial Revolution, human had plentiful of time to study and learn on his mistakes, to develop flawless, prosperous civilization, meeting the concept of renewable energy consumption, maybe aspire to meet second level of civilization on Kardashev scale. Unfortunately, instead of all mentioned, human happened to be corporate greedy something, fixated on profit and mining resources, be it on Earth or Pandora, organic or inorganic material. It did not matter, whales on Earth or intelligent whales on Pandora. So humans are depicted as evil alien creatures, actually a very interesting concept. I wonder what is actually happening on Earth. It means humans in the 22nd century achieved pretty remarkable advancements in technology, yet somehow they managed to ruin their own home world. How? Is a very, very good question. Seems like human isn't that smart after all, or everything is so bad that there is no possibility to reverse what was done. So human decided to litter somewhere else in other star system. Now about being intelligent and smart. If human is so weak and small on the surface of Pandora, why walk on the ground? All the threats human meets being so weak and thin-skinned, all the bugs, predators, bacteria, viruses, parasites, I don't even speak about breathable air. Even plants, imagine you lightly touch some plant with your forearm, but plant is poisonous with some secretion that goes easily through your pores and instantly strikes your nervous system. Only for Na'vi this poison is as simple as apple juice for us. For not to risk with human lives, there are machines for that, or what? I don't even mean amplified mobility platforms that show to be weak in certain tasks. Maybe better mechanize entire colonial expedition and operate it from afar, from the orbit, if you will. Examples were shown in the first movie, bulldozers operated from a distance, from comfy chair in a safe base. Tens, maybe hundreds universal human measurable distances away. If not that, then maybe programmed machines, technology of the 22nd century, after all. Certain task, vini vidi vici. Sure, you can create smart machinery in 22nd century, or not. Judging by all the robot technology we saw in the glimpses between the frames. Okay, maybe plot doesn't allow it. Fine. But advancements in genetical research showed us that colonial forces had capability to create Na'vi-human hybrids. Physically stronger, agile, faster humanoids. Why not use them? Of course, in the first movie they were used, but they looked more like child's play. Make a company of these super soldiers, equipped by military top standards, operated by humans, and roll over all the savage creatures. Or is it too expensive? How come? Bringing all the heavy-duty equipment to an alien planet 4 light years away from the sun is cheap, but creating hybrids is all of a sudden too expensive. Hypothetically, of course, compared to all we saw, it does not seem to be so expensive. Or maybe do as was done with Quaritch Recombinant. He had hybrid's body with Marine's memory. Ultimate Warrior. Only in the movie we were dealing with a squad-sized group, led by Colonel, but make it at least a platoon, and voila, solution. Super Soldaten. By the way, Steven Lang's performance as Colonel Miles Quaritch in the first Avatar movie was superb. He was cold-blooded, menacing, high-ranking officer of the colonial forces with officer's dignity, let's call it like that, radiating such an authority that is beyond imaginable. Comparing him with his blue-skinned copy, not gonna cut it. But we have to give blue-skinned copy credit anyway. Final fight on the sinking ship was impressive. I only noticed that intensity after my third viewing of the movie. Only imagine all that action if it was performed in R rating. Anyway, James Cameron imagined a unique world. He embodied his vision on screens for our entertainment and interpretation. At the beginning of my monologue, I wanted to be judgmental. I still am, but at the same time, I am curious about the world he created. Most of all, the technological part. What is this human civilization that seems acting so stupid? What is it that fuels technological advancements of human civilization and at the same time inhibits development of the humane side? Why human is so primitive yet advanced? Or will he only concentrate on the world of Pandora and humans will be some distant bad guys acting on the background that brings suffering and destruction? Will Cameron introduce us the humans of his world? Or it will be like Terminator Future War, we all wanted but never had a chance to see.